sometimes you got to have facts. We are looking for the facts. If anyone is culpable, definitely they'll take the forward of the law. This nation went through 40 awful years of war, which ended in 2003. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission recommended the establishment of a war crimes tribunal. But so far, one hasn't been set up. Why? Well, that's a good question. Why? People are, there are people that have the power on them. Some people are angry. We have to stick with them and let us go through the soft side and talk about how we can rehabilitate them. They call it for a war crime court. I'm now ruling. Henry will be with you very shortly.
Okay. All right, I'm waiting.
Thank you very much. Thanks for working. Our relationship with our own people and build our country.
So that was Liberia's President George Weah speaking to the BBC's Mike Thompson. Well, one man who has questions about Mr. Weah's undertaking there to cement relationships and build Liberia is Henry Costa. He owns Monrovia's Root FM, which was closed down last week when armed men broke down locks and reportedly took away his transmitter. Then yesterday, police were deployed at the station, preventing staff from gaining access. Mr. Costa joins us now from Delaware in the United States. Welcome to Focus on Africa, Mr. Costa. I think you're not very happy with President George Weah at all.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm not very happy at all, and thanks for the opportunity. It's very good to be with you.
So tell us, first I want to ask what you make of what you just heard of him saying about cementing relationships.
Well, I think the president has not been cementing relationship. He's been doing the opposite, which is driving a wedge among our people, and he's been leading as if he was elected to govern the CDC as opposed to the rest of the country. He's a very divisive president.
Divisive? What are the things he has done, in your view, to divide Liberia?
He's referred to his critics on not one occasion, but several occasions, as being enemies of the state. He has also accused opposition leaders of planning to assassinate him. These are things he's done publicly. That is very divisive.
And what about, in your case, your radio station is now off the air. Tell us, how did things turn out to be what they have become?
The first attack by unknown gunmen took place about a little over a fortnight ago. And they managed to make their way into the premises where we keep our transmitter. They tried to break into the building, but they were unsuccessful. So they simply caused harm to the cable. That sort of it took us off the air for a few days, and we managed to come back on. And then they came back in a rather brazen fashion on the 11th of February around 3 a.m. Put our watchmen on gunpoint, and this time chiseled the wall, destroyed the locks, and made their way into the building and took away our transmitter and other pieces of broadcast equipment. We reported to the police.
Yeah, but you don't really know who did that, though, do you?
We don't know who did that, but we suspect it is elements within the ruling establishment who have gone on social media, time without number, to threaten us that they were going to try to get us off the air. So we expect it's coming from one place, and it's got to be coming from the government.
And how can you be so sure that this is the government trying to muzzle free expression in Liberia?
Because they have repeatedly said that those who criticize them are enemies of the state. The Minister of Finance has said publicly that they were going to weaponize the radical elements within their party to resist the media. Weaponize, such strong words, wouldn't you say?
Now, you have reportedly in the past been friends with George Weah before he became president. Where did things go wrong? We are not saying that he is behind what has happened, but clearly you're very unhappy with him. Where did things go wrong between you two?
After the elections, President Weah reached out to me when he was candidate Weah, reached out to me during the elections for my support. I turned him down. But then after the elections, we mended fences. We took pictures together. I started to support him from my radio talk show. But the reason I withdrew my support from his government is because they are very corrupt. the kinds of deals that they do, the violation of our constitution, the violation of our procurement laws, the shady transactions. It was just too much for me. So I withdrew my support from his government, and that has made him very unhappy with me.
So right now, your radio is out of action. What are you going to do about it, or what can you do about it?
Well, they may have succeeded in asking the certain telecoms provider that was providing me accommodation and electricity in exchange for my radio station running the ads. They may have succeeded in getting me out of that place, but they have not succeeded in getting me off the air completely, because I am going to resume my broadcast in a few days from now, and I will continue to do what I do, which is expose the ills, the things that they do, but do it in a way that would not jeopardize the peace and stability of our fragile democracy.
Thank you very much, David. That was Liberian radio station owner.
Hello, Henry. David here.
Yes, David. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
And thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.
You too, David. Bye-bye. Well, folks, there you have it. That was the BBC, and it's live on radio. I'm sure you heard it. Great interview, wouldn't you say? Yes, the BBC World Service. So, there you have it, folks. Bye-bye. I see you all.